It's a play which has raised eyebrows and divided opinion for nearly 20 years, performed in more than 140 countries and translated into 48 languages. And next week, the Vagina Monologues comes to the London stage with a Congolese twist. The adaptation of Eva Ensler's famous play, which highlights issues affecting women around the world, is being put on by non-for-profit group Save the Congo. Well, with us in the studio now is Vava Tampa, the founder of Save the Congo, along with actress Patricia Balusa. Thank you very much indeed to both of you for coming in. Patricia, tell us a bit about the play and what it tells us about the issues facing women in Congo.
Well, the play itself is a very powerful play. It's very empowering to women. I think in terms of connection with the issues in Congo, in specific, there's a monologue I'm doing which is based on rape, and it's quite something that kind of teaches you the effect of it. It teaches you the aftermath and how people feel after the rape. And I think rape is a big issue in Congo itself, which is something that Vava itself has worked closely with Save the Congo, and it's an issue that they've been tackling and dealing with.
So Vava, let me ask you this then. What difference can a play like this and its adaptations make in raising awareness of the sexual violence in Congo? And is there a danger that it might just become too controversial?
Not at all. I think the play, this is a powerful play, and I think one of the ways in which you can actually mobilize people and mobilize opinion is by teaching people what the situation is. And in this play, Evans does a fantastic job. The play, as Patricia has explained, deals with all sorts of issues women faces throughout their lives, and it's been a privilege of mine to sort of direct it this time around. And I suppose because there are specific plays which deals with issues which are which has been engulfing Congo for the past 18 or 20 years, and that's where sort of the whole Congolese aspect of it comes into play.
So before we move on to talk a bit more to Patricia there, you just tell us more about the charity, why your charity sort of got involved with the play, and where the proceeds are going to be going.
Right, so Save the Congo essentially works on two different fronts, which is raising awareness as well as campaigning or lobbying. Recently we added a third front, which is actually supporting and empowering women on the ground. So the play actually covers the three sides of our front. So it does raise awareness of the situation, so issues affecting women. Rape has been used as a weapon of war in Congo, and statistics sort of says that a woman is raped every single minute, 48 every hour, 1,100 every single day. And how that has not made the news is beyond me. So the play does cover that part of things, and in covering that part of things, raising awareness, I hope it would also sway and mobilize people into getting involved, and also sort of helping campaign and so forth. Now, the play, as is being posted, there will be ticket will be sold, and the money, the proceeds of the play, would actually go into supporting a specific women's center in the town of Minova, which is simply outside of Goma, which looks after women who have been raped and abandoned or rejected by their families or communities.
And you're essentially the face of this production.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
And I'm rather disappointed that we don't actually see a clip of you, engaged in that performance. But on your Facebook page, where you advertise the play, you say you'll cry, laugh, and most important, you'll learn. What do you think an audience will learn from the play?
I think especially from the male audience, even female audience. When me and the other actresses were reading the monologue ourselves, actually acting it out, there was a lot of things, a lot of lines that I came across and felt, wow, I didn't know this is how other women might feel, just because it's something I know about my body, and everyone's body is different, every women are different, and it kind of made me realize that we don't get enough time to observe our own bodies, explore our own bodies of women, and it kind of made me, I felt more open-minded after being involved, and after rehearsals, I felt like, well, maybe this is the perspective that I should be looking at as well. And so I meant, like, learn in that perspective. You get to hear things in a way you've never heard it before.
And of course, Eva Ensler was the person who originally starred in the original production. Is it important that she says she's very committed to supporting Congolese women?
Yeah, it is, because if she's writing stuff that's got to do a lot with female empowerment, I think us Congolese women really need that, especially as I feel like our confidence can be knocked down with a lot of the issues we have. So reading scripts like this, especially from the person who's actually written it or who's written it or been involved, is a lot of support from her. Could be quite, it makes a big impact from the Congolese women.
Now, Vava, these vagina monologues have been going on now for 2 decades.
Right.
It's the same, I mean, over the same period of time, we've seen some pretty horrific levels of rape and sort of violence in the Congo. I mean, have you actually seen any improvement in the situation over that period of time?
Gosh, that's a difficult question to answer. We've been trying, you know, the best that we can. Events, the person you mentioned, has been fantastic in supporting women in Congo and supporting sort of the empowerment of women in Congo. Congo's biggest problem, I would say, the reason we haven't seen as much improvement as we would have liked is largely because the government. We have a government that is working against us, the people. And that's the biggest problem we face. The international community, which I often blame for a lot of wrongs in Congo, have actually been quite active, have been somehow all right in supporting helping end the humanitarian crisis in Congo. But we have a government that's been ineffectual, which is corrupted, which is terrible, and which has been abusing and supporting militia gangs. And when you have that and you have a neighbor which also hates you, like Rwanda, it makes the situation rather difficult.
Now, if this story strikes a chord with people in the audience, and presumably you believe it will, otherwise you wouldn't be involved in it, what can they and anyone else do to get involved? I should probably actually ask that question of him. But your thoughts first.
I think, to be fair, I think anyone can get involved. And I think what people underestimate is how their influences can help. I think little things like even me just using my talent to be involved in productions like this in a way is helping because I'm raising awareness. Right. And there's a lot of talent out there and people have no idea how they can go on about helping. Stuff like being involved in little organisations, plays, maybe contacting the charities, offering your help, voluntary work. There's a lot of different ways to help. I can't tell specifically each person what to do, but everyone can kind of add the strengths and.
Well, I think you've actually said it all, and we're out of time anyway. So, Patricia and Vava, thank you very much indeed to both of you, and good luck with the play.